Hey there everyone! The English language has several words which either look or sound similar, and thus they can be really confusing. So in this video, I am going to look at some of those words which either look similar or sound similar, and thus they end up confusing you, and most of you make mistakes while using those words. So before I begin the video, do take a moment to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already, and definitely do press the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any of my latest uploads. Number 1, breath and breathe. So breath is what you take in. What is going in, what you're taking in, that is a breath. Breath is a noun, and the act of taking a breath is breathe. B-R-E-A-T-H-E, breathe. Breathe is the act of taking a breath, the act of inhalation. That is breathe. But what you're taking in is a breath. So I hope you're not confused about these two words anymore. Number 2, complement and complement. C-O-M-P-L-E-M-E-N-T means to add certain features to, or to add a finishing touch to something, to perfectly suit or match something. That is complement. C-O-M-P-L-E-M-E-N-T. So you can use it in a sentence like, that necklace really complements your gown, meaning that necklace really adds the perfect finishing touch to your gown. C-O-M-P-L-E-M-E-N-T. That complement is used here when you are trying to refer to something that perfectly suits or matches something else, or perfectly adds the finishing touch to something else in order to make it even more effective or even more glamorous. So that necklace perfectly complements your gown. But C-O-M-P-L-I-M-E-N-T complement is completely different. C-O-M-P-L-I-M-E-N-T complement means when someone tells you something very nice, or when you tell someone something very nice, when you appreciate or admire some other person based on some of their qualities or any particular quality. So if anyone comes up to you and tells you, wow, what a great voice you have, or wow, you're really kind. So that is a compliment. When someone tells you something very nice or appreciates you for a particular feature that you have, that is a compliment. C-O-M-P-L-I-M-E-N-T, compliment. Like you often tell others, right? Thanks for your compliment whenever they tell you something nice. So that is compliment. But please do not make the mistake of referring to that as C-O-M-P-L-E-M-E-N-T. That will be very wrong. The next pair of confusing words is desert and desert. One with a double S and one with a single S. So D-E-S-S-E-R-T, desert, is the food that you have at the end of a meal. It can be one particular food, or it can be a group of different kinds of food, maybe chocolate pastries and ice creams, puddings, custard, so on and so forth. At the end of a meal, the sweet dish that you have at the end of a meal, that is referred to as D-E-S-S-E-R-T, dessert. Do not make the mistake. But D-E-S-E-R-T, desert, the desert that has a single S, is used to refer to the deserts that we have, you know, the Sahara Desert, the Kalahari Desert, the Gobi Desert, and so on and so forth. D-E-S-E-R-T, desert, can mean one more thing, and it's used as a verb. D-E-S-E-R-T, desert, is used as a verb in this sense when you are trying to, convey the idea that someone has abandoned someone or something else. So, abandoned meaning leaving someone or something. So, for example, you can use it in a sentence like, she deserted her dolls once she hit puberty, or he deserted his crayons once he started taking a liking to chess. Deserted means to abandon or leave something. Desert it is used as a verb. The next set of confusing words, quite and quiet. Quite, Q-U-I-T-E, quite means very, extremely, okay, inordinately, quite, very. She was quite intelligent. He was quite good looking, meaning she was very intelligent. He was very good looking. But Q-U-I-E-T, quiet, means very, very silent. When one doesn't make any noise or when you can hear no noise. So, she was a very quiet little girl. Or, that building was so quiet when I entered it. Quiet means silence, the absence of noise. That is Q-U-I-E-T. It's pronounced as quiet. But Q-U-I-T-E, quite, means very or extremely. Next we move on to check and check. C-H-E-C-K, check, and C-H-E-Q-U-E, check. So C-H-E-C-K, check means just checking on something, going through something to make sure it's correct or to make sure it's fine. Can you check my answers, please? Can you check if my answers are correct? That is C-H-E-C-K, check. The teacher was checking all the notebooks. C-H-E-C-K, check. You can also use C-H-E-C-K when you're saying that I checked in at a hotel or I checked out of a hotel. That is also when you can use C-H-E-C-K. But C-H-E-Q-U-E is the bank check that you write when you want to transfer a certain amount of funds to someone else. That is C-H-E-Q-U-E, the bank checks. It's C-H-E-Q-U-E, not C-H-E-C-K. Please do not make that mistake. I've seen many of my students making that mistake. They use the same spelling of C-H-E-C-K, check, in every context, and that is very wrong. Bank checks are spelled as C-H-E-Q-U-E, check. The next pair of words is antic and antique. See, it's also pronounced differently. The first one is A-N-T-I-C, antic. And the second one is A-N-T-I-Q-U-E, antique. So, antic, which is spelled as A-N-T-I-C, means a very funny, playful, bizarre, strange act that causes a lot of amusement to others. A funny, strange, playful, bizarre act that causes a lot of amusement to others. You can use it in a sentence like, he amused his little brother with his funny antics, meaning he acted in such a funny and strange way that his little brother was very amused and very entertained as a result. But A-N-T-I-Q-U-E, antique, refers to those objects or works of art or furniture which are very, very valuable and expensive because of their age and quality. Maybe they belong to a very ancient era, maybe they are very valuable because they've been done by some great artist, like they are the original works of some great artist or some great poet, the original manuscripts, the original paintings. So they become antiques when some object, some furniture or some work of art is very expensive due to its age and quality, then it is referred to as A-N-T-I-Q-U-E. The next pair of words is loose and lose. L-O-O-S-E, loose, and L-O-S-E, lose. I've seen many people making these mistakes, and not just my students but even grown-ups. They make this mistake. L-O-O-S-E, loose, means when something is not tight. That is L-O-O-S-E, loose. When something is not tight. But L-O-S-E, lose, means when you've lost something. Lost. It comes from the word lost. I never thought that I would lose my favorite set of colors. Or she never thought that she was going to lose her very special friends. Lose is when you lose something, basically. And LOOSE loose means when something is not tight. You cannot use LOOSE in any other context. Please, whenever you're trying to convey the sense that you've lost something, it's always LOSE. Drill it inside your heads. It's LOSE. Never write LOOSE for that. LOOSE can mean only one thing, and that is loose. Loose trousers, loose garments, loose when something is not tight. The last one is stationary and stationary. Stationary with an A. STATIONARY. Stationary means when something is not moving, when something is still, standing still or sitting still somewhere. You know, just like parked cars, they are all stationary, not moving, immobile. That is stationary with an A. But stationary, NERY, stationary means writing materials, writing equipments. Like, you know, you have stationery shops in your locality, you have stationery shops around you, you go to stationery shops to buy your project files and different colors of pens, pencils, different notebooks. They are all available at the stationery shops. That is stationery with an E. But stationary with an A means when something is not moving. Parked cars are stationary, furniture is stationary, they are all stationary. When something is not moving, it's stationary. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something new. Hope you learned what your errors are. So, if you've benefited from this video in any way, leave a big thumbs up and definitely leave your comments in the comment section below. You might not know this, but your comments really make my day. They are very, very special to me, and they are the much needed feedback I really look forward to, which makes it all worthwhile for me. So I'm looking forward to your comments. I'm looking forward to you sharing this video with your friends who might benefit from this video. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Do subscribe to my channel if you like the kind of content I'm making, and definitely do not forget to hit the notification bell. See you once again in my next video. Bye.